in this video we're going to go over how to find quartiles, interquartile range, and how to use that interquartile range to identify any outliers. So for this problem, this is from homework 2.5, question number 8. It says find the quartiles first. I'm going to go ahead and do this on StatCrunch. So I'm going to open that up over here. And it's not necessary, but I noticed something when I tried this problem earlier, that it messed up the order or messed up the outlier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sort this data so that it goes from smallest to greatest. So what I did was I clicked on this little triangle and I click on sort table ascending. So it goes from smallest to greatest, right? 15 is the smallest number, 56 is the biggest number. It looks like 15 is smaller than, I don't know, I feel like 15 is going to be an outlier. Who knows, 56 is also an outlier, but let's go ahead and find the quartiles first. So I'm going to do stat, summary, stat, and columns. That's what you do, you guys. Stat, summary, stats, and columns. And click on variable 1. And if you scroll down, you can find Q1. I'm going to click on Q1. Holding down my command button, I'm going to click on Q3. And I also need Q2. The second quartile, which is the median, right? So click on median 2. And if you scroll down a little bit, you will see IQR. So these are the 4 things that I need for part A. Let me see if I can see both screens at the same time. So I'm going to type in the Q1 is 35.5. Second quartile, the median is 40.5. And the third quartile is 45.5. Interquartile range is simply Q3, 45.5, minus Q1, 35.5. But we also find that on the StatCrunch, so we can just go ahead and type in the interquartile range is 10. I'll show you the long way first, how I want you to do on your test, but I will also show you how you can find outliers using box plot. When you are using this IQR method, to find the upper fence, you will need to do Q3, and this is a formula that you guys should write down. Q3 plus 1.5 times IQR.
Did you go to the work?
You have to wait. Q3 is 35.5. No. Q3, I'm getting confused over here. Q3 is 45.5. 45.5 plus 1.5 times IQR of 10. So if you do that, you guys, you will get 45.5 plus what's 1.5 times 10 is 15. So what is 45.5 plus 15? 60.5. All right, this is called the upper fence. So what you can say is anything greater than 60.5 is an outlier. Okay, so let's see. Was there anything greater than 60.5? Let me see. No, the biggest number was 56. So there's no outlier to the greater side. Like there's nothing bigger than 60.5. So let's now go check the lower fence. Okay, so this is considered the longer way. My spacebar is broken on my Apple keyboard. To find the lower fence, you do Q1 minus 1.5 times IQR. So Q1 is 35.5 minus 1.5 times 10. So this is 35.5 minus 15, right? So what's that going to be? All right, hold on. I'm going to point this one down. So this is going to be 20.5, isn't it? I'm now going to check. 35.5 minus 15 is 20.5. So I'm going to go ahead and say anything smaller than 20.5 is an outlier. So was there any number that is smaller than 20.5? Yes, this guy right here. 15 is smaller than 20.5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in the outlier exists, and that is 15. And that's how we can do 25, well, this problem. But I will show you a shortcut real quick, okay? So what you guys can do is you can find an outlier using creating a box plot. To graph, to box plot, and what you can do is you can click on that data set and tell it to make use fences to identify outliers. Okay, I like to draw my boxes horizontally, but you can do it vertically. What you will see is if it's an outlier, they will plot it with the dot. You see how 15 is plotted as a dot instead of being the minimum. So if that happens, then that's an outlier. So if I go ahead and add another one, just going to create another obvious outlier. If I create 200, then what will happen is if I do box plot and make the box plot, can you see how 200 is also marked as a dot, right? So this is how you guys can find an outlier, and this will match the 1.5 times IQR method, okay?